Today I'll go over how to turn a cold mushy brick of bean curd into something that appeals to kids and carnivores. A few of the things you'll need are extra firm tofu, a tea towel, something heavy, some tasty marinade, and a baking sheet. You'll begin by taking your brick of tofu and draining out all of the liquid that comes in the packaging. Then what you'll want to do is place the tofu on a tea towel and wrap it tightly. Next, you'll need something heavy to place on the tofu to help press the liquid out of the bean curd. The following are not recommended. Obese cats are too hairy, small children are too wiggly, and card printers may not be handy in your kitchen. Some better choices would be some heavy books, a heavy pan, or some weights. I always opt for the weights, as they might as well get used for something. 30 minutes later. After you've let the tofu press for about 30 minutes, you'll want to unwrap it and place it into a freezer-safe container. Freezing crystallizes the water inside the tofu and helps to change the texture. I thaw it on the counter by just leaving it out for the day. After your tofu is done defrosting, you're just going to press it again for another 20 to 30 minutes. Here we can see a before and after picture of what the tofu looks like after it's gone through the whole process. Even though it can be a little time consuming, it's completely worth it to get that meatier texture. There are lots of different ways you can split or divide your tofu. You can crumble it, chunk it, cube it, slice it, peel it, or even use cookie cutters for fun shapes. I've found that the more nooks and crannies there are, the more marinade and flavor the tofu is able to soak up, so I usually go with chunks or crumble. Depending on the recipe, you can let your tofu marinate anywhere from a couple of minutes to a few days. I like to make up several batches of tofu at once so that they can sit in the fridge until I need them and have lots of time to soak up the flavor. But I've also just marinated and gone directly in the oven when I'm in a rush. Your bake time will be dependent on the way you've divided your tofu and how crispy you want it. Make sure to lay the tofu out in a single layer so that the heat will be evenly distributed. On average, you'll want to bake for 24 to 30 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 205 degrees Celsius. You'll also want to flip the tofu halfway through. When it's done baking, you're ready to enjoy. There are a large variety of marinade recipes available, and these are a few of the ones that I've tried. If you're interested in any of them, please feel free to send me an email and I can share them.